Okay, you've done your mind mapping and your community mapping, which means you went out into the community, you looked, you spoke, you determined what are questions, you explored the community, you've been out in the community. Now it's time to make a connection with your research. What we do here in the classroom, we read, we learn histories, we research journals. So it's important not only to be out in the community, but the difference between perhaps you here as a student in an academic institution and people on the ground is that you're responsible as a student to really think about and explore and research the world of this question. There's probably somebody who's written about this. There are probably people who have written around the edges of it. You want to be a ferocious explorer of information about your question. And so we want you to write a proposal, and this proposal talks about the community. You're going to talk about the questions you're asking that came out of your mind mapping and your community mapping. But then what you're going to do is you're going to link those questions to research you've actually done in the classroom, or you've gone to the library, or you've read the journals. So you're going to have to spend some time exploring what's been written and talked about. And those might be articles, they may be newspapers. Be creative about this. There's a lot of information in the world, and how you make sense of that information really matters. How you bring things together. So in your proposal, you're going to say what your questions are. And again, question asking is crucial. You should have an exhaustive list of questions. You can't spend enough time writing out questions about what you're exploring. You're going to want to have secondary questions. You're going to want to put in, what are your guesses? When you ask questions, you're going to start answering them in your head. And then you're going to go and look, and you're going to find some answers. And so in this proposal, you're going to list your questions. You're going to list where you looked. You're going to give us some bibliography about the journals, about the newspaper articles you're going to find out. So we're going to have a map, a written map of the questions and how you've looked at it.